Senator Bomke.
Thank you, Mr. President and ladies and gentlemen of the Senate. In May of last year, I became overwhelmingly frustrated with this governor's action. And at that time, I sent a letter to the Speaker of the House asking him to start the impeachment process. Unfortunately, it didn't start then. It did not start until December, until after the governor was arrested by federal agents. But fortunately, it did start. A committee was formulated. They investigated the governor's actions. They filed impeachment with the House, articles of impeachment. As we know, the House voted and, in fact, impeached the governor. Over the last 3 days, we've had an opportunity to hear from a number of witnesses. We've learned that the governor was involved in unconscionable acts. In 2002, the governor ran on cleaning up government, ridding us of pay to play, which we become renownedly known for here in Illinois. Over the last 3 days, we've learned instead of cleaning up corruption and pay to play, he's epitomized it. He's taken it to another level. We heard from an FBI agent. We read the transmission. We heard the federal wiretapes, the conversations that the governor had with other people. We learned that when he ran in 2002, when he was running on cleaning up corruption, that he was offered a contribution by an individual, and in return, the governor promised him a job if he were elected. And in fact, he got that job. We also have learned that the governor allegedly withheld a grant from a children's hospital while he solicited an executive of that hospital for a contribution. We've learned that he held up on signing major legislation while he solicited an individual whose business would have benefited once the governor signed the legislation. We've learned that the governor tried to cut a deal with a major paper here in the state of Illinois. They would receive state funds if they removed from their editorial board members who had written unfavorable editorials about the governor. But the most damaging witness, in my opinion, or testimony came from, as Senator Jones said, William Holland, who stated the fact that this governor has spent state funds that broke both state and federal law. As frustrated as I have been, it isn't nearly as frustrating as it has been for the thousands of state employees who have worked for this governor. He has devastated some of their lives. He once impugned them by saying state employees are lazy. At a time we now know he hardly went to his office, or rarely. He has disappointed the people of the state of Illinois. Enough is enough, and I'm asking you to join me in voting yes to remove Rod Blagojevich from governor of the state of Illinois. Thank you, Mr. President.